Hi everybody, my name is Tom and this is a video about cheating. I think this is very thin ice I'm moving on, but there is quite a controversial discussion going on CallOfDutyZombies.com. It's about how much cheating is acceptable. There is also that story that happened to Superhands. For those who do not know, he got caught how he merged his No Man's Land world record out of two different videos. This caused him to delete his YouTube channel and to completely disappear from the forums and even from Steam. Now all of that caused me to make this educational video in which I want to show you how easy it is for PC players to cheat. First of all, every PC player has a file in his Black Ops directory called config. It stores all your settings, for example what key you have assigned to throw a nade. What you can do now is to add additional lines, such as assigning keys to execute cheats. For example, here you see that whenever I press F1, I get a Tesla gun, which is the Wunderwaffe. Or when I press F2, I get a ray gun, and so on. Pressing F8 gives me instantly full ammo. Another category of config edits are invulnerability cheats and such. So whenever I press B, I'll get my God mode. There are further such cheats like demigod mode. What this does is, it shows hit indicators as usual, but you never die. When you got your 5th, 6th or 7th hit, you just stay alive in your red screen. It's perfect to test new strategies. With no clip, you can fly around the map and reach inaccessible spots. Another one is no target, that makes you invisible to all monsters. In the internet, you'll find easily guides that explain further commands you can tweak. For example, by default, you neither can hear nor read the chat of passed out people. But with a simple change in the config, you will be able to. I got an example screenshot on this here. Fortunately, these cheats work only in solo. Whenever you try to use them in co-op, it will just say that cheats are not available on this server, even if you are the host. But the point is that every PC player can do those config edits within 30 seconds and is then ready to cheat. It's so simple to do it. Well, how do I use those cheats? Whenever I want to do a video, I may often want to show something in boss rounds or in round 15 plus or so. When I play Legged, it takes me maybe 20 minutes to reach round 15. In the worst case, I fail and have to invest another 20 minutes. But when I just go ahead, as you can see here, I'm there within max 10 minutes, since I save a lot of time due to early boss rounds, due to infinite death machine usage, and so on. Here is another example of how I bridge the time between two boss rounds. The thing is, I know how to run circles and I'm at that time not interested in practicing it. I just want to show you 2 or 3 boss rounds and I don't want to invest 60 minutes for that when I can do it in 15 minutes. Here you see how I use no target. I want to place my claymores up the gallery, but I don't want to have the crawler accidentally destroy it. Because I know how to make a claymore storage and don't need practice on that, I just use infinite ammo here too. Overall, it is just way more convenient and saves a shitload of time. Also, the video looks better in the end, since I do not have to interrupt my recording, cause the crawler may getting dangerously close to my placed claymores. I just can take the time I need and it ends up with a better demonstrational value. I also always said that I use those codes for creating better content in my videos. For example, here is a cut of my zombie guide. I say here that you have to wait till all zombies have spawned, cause you die otherwise, as I show you here how fast you would die. It's very sad that I still then get comments like, lol, you cheat, I unsubscribe. I just want to clarify that I use those codes only for demonstrational and investigative purposes. That means I use it to create my videos quicker, to make my videos better looking, and to find out new strategies, so all of you guys can profit more of my videos then. When I do a record, I always do it legged. It is no thrill at all when you do a No Man's Land or a high round attempt when you do it all in God mode. It would be so extremely boring, cause you have no challenge at all. Doing a 100 run in God mode is like staring at a picture for 15 hours. To avoid accidentally hitting a cheat button, I made a hotkey that disables all cheats instantly. Let's talk now about another method of PC cheating. A lot of gamers have special gaming keyboards and mouses. Those allow you to program scripts and macros that execute a row of automatic key pressing. Here we see two examples. On the left side, the macro will simply hold down the F key for 6 seconds. F is used to repair windows. 6 seconds is approximately what it needs to fully repair a window. On the right side, we see a script that first of all holds down F again, so in case you stay in front of a window, it will be repaired. Then it presses the right mouse key, which is used for ADS. Then it shoots 8 times, so it empties your clip of the M1911. 120 milliseconds is pretty much the max fire rate of that gun. In the end, it will press E, which is used for knifing, and then release F again. So this macro is perfect for round 2, cause you shoot your zombie 8 times and finish him with the knife, while you stay in front of a window that gets automatically repaired as a side effect. Let's have a look now how those macros work in-game. You just see me here pressing one button, but it is as I would hold down my F key all the time. That is indeed a huge advantage because the F key is pressed with the forefinger. But as we can see in this picture here, my forefinger is assigned to 6 keys in total. When I have to hold down F all the time, I'm not able to walk to the right side at the same time. I'm not able either to knife at the same time. Well, I could knife when I use my middle finger for E, but then I can't walk forward or backwards anymore, which is not good. Therefore, it's a huge advantage when your F key is held down by the macro and you can use your forefinger for full agility. Here we see the other macro. I press that key on my mouse, that is all what I do. The macro now goes ADS, empties my clip and knives. In the last chapter of this vid, I'd like to talk about external tools. It is quite easy to find such cheating software. It took me only a few seconds to find those examples here. I will never use these because they often contain malware and may also be detected by Steam and ban you in the worst case. But I've seen a lot of people using this stuff. The critical thing about those tools is that they also work in co-op. There was a time where 50% of all co-op games were messed up because one dude executed his cheat tool and then all players had infinite ammo, infinite points, the zombies moved slower or faster and so on. The point about those tools is just that it is extremely simple to find them with Google and they are accessible for any PC player so easily. To clarify how present cheats are on PC, I'd like to show you this leaderboard example. I think it speaks for itself. Well, this is how PC players can and do cheat, and you also saw that it is very simple. For Xbox, it might be a bit more complicated, but on PC, within 2 minutes you have set up your cheats. Well, cheating was and will always be present. We can take this SNES controller as an example. It features turbo button pressing, slow motion stuff, and so on, kinda the same like gamer keyboards do. I openly admit that I use cheats, but as said, only to demonstrate, to investigate, and to speed up my video making. When I do a high round record, I do it legged. As well, all my co-op play is legged since I instantly leave when a cheat is activated by someone else. But now that you know how easy cheats are accessible, you probably can't trust any PC player anymore. The question is just how we poor PC players should prove that we also can play without cheats. I'm currently investigating some live streaming options to get rid of all the accusations. That might be one of the rare ways to prove that you play legged and that you can play legged. Well, that was it actually. You may have noticed that I've read this text down because it would contain too many ams otherwise. Have a nice day. See you. Bye.